Namaste loves, welcome to your practice. Finding a comfortable seat, getting the spine tall, resting the hands on top of the knees and closing down your eyes. Dropping into the physical body and noticing all that is right now in the physical. Areas of sensation, speaking to what is the body saying. Allowing yourself to come to stillness. And then from that space of stillness, just notice the breath moving. The body breathes all for itself. Just observing the qualities of that breath right now. Noticing your energy. And your emotional state. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart space. We'll open with one round of Om. Take an inhale. Breathing here with the hands resting at the heart, feeling the vibration of the sound inside and noticing how it feels as that vibration ripples into this outside experience. Bringing the index finger and middle finger to the third eye, Nadi Shodhana, inhaling left, exhaling right, pumping at the navel. And inhale left, exhale right. Switch in right, out left, pumping the navel. Deep inhale right, out left. Inhale both nostrils. Hold the breath, release the hand onto the knee. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Roll the eyes up to Agya. Draw the energy upwards. Hold the breath. Exhale. Linga mudra. Interlace the fingers, right thumb pointing up, left thumb and index finger encircling the right. Pull that in towards Manipura, tall spine, heart open, breath of fire. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Mula Bandha. Sambhavi, roll the eyes up. Draw the energy up to the third eye. Stay. No, 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 no. Settle down. Settle down. No. Settle down. Good girl. Exhale, release. Palms together, thumbs resting at Agya. Elbows wide, tall spine, heart open, breath of fire. Deep inhale. Hold the breath, Mula Bandha, Sambhavi. Draw the energy up from the earth to Agya. Stay. Exhale. Lift the arms, thumbs in. Squeeze the thumbs with the fingers. Elbows locked out and arms straight. Tall spine, heart open, eyes closed. Roll the eyes up towards Agya. Breath of fire. And inhale fully. Open the palms wide, reach the fingertips high, lift the shoulders to the ears, squeeze Mula Bandha, roll the eyes up, draw everything upwards, energy up, physical body up, awareness up, hold the breath, stay, stay, stay. Hands to the shoulders, exhale. Elbows wide, tall spine, breathe. Breathe. Inhale, nose, twisting to the right side. Out, mouth, lips making an O shape, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale here. Switch. In nose left. Out mouth right. Intentional breath, twisting from the navel, drawing the energy from the base of the spine all the way up through the navel center, up towards the third eye. Roll the eyes up towards Agya. Stay with the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Elbows drop down towards the rib cage. Palms open, facing up. Heart open. Breathe. Eyes are closed. Find stillness and notice what you notice. Feel the energy from the base of the spine. And as we move and we breathe and we start to channel that energy upwards, feel that infinite potential within you. Arms lift, palms facing forwards, fingertips squeezing together, thumbs wide. Inhale, nose short and sharp, draw the right elbow in towards the rib cage and actively hit the side body. Exhale, short and sharp mouth as you switch arms. And inhale, lift arms, lift chin, lift heart, reach the fingertips high, hold the breath. And exhale, release. Rest the hands on the knees, breathe. Breathe. Breathe and notice what it is to be alive. Feel the energy, the prana rippling through the system. Physical body coming online. Energy shifting, awareness expanding. Breath open, full, deep. Bringing the left hand onto the heart space and the right hand onto the belly. Feeling the heat of the palms on the physical body, noticing the heart beating behind the left palm. And observe the breath moving in the diaphragm behind the right. Feel what it is to be alive fully in this human existence. And bring the hands together in front of your heart space. And from this deep sense of receptivity and connection to all layers, all our koshas, our physical body, our energy body, the breath, the emotional body, and that pranic layer, that life force energy that vibrates. Allow yourself to set an intention. Send a prayer out into this existence, a prayer that only you know, the truth of your heart, not something that you've read, not something that someone else has told you, not somebody else's words, the truth of your own heart, of your being. Take a deep breath into that prayer, that truth, that intention. And exhale. Breathe. Bringing the hands onto the knees. Inhale, breath, draw the hands up the legs, lift the chin and the tail, the heart space. And as you exhale through the nose, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest and draw the hands to the knees. Seated cat-cow. In nose, open the heart. Out nose. And inhale, lift the arms up into a cactus shape. Exhale, mouth round the spine, chin to chest, elbows into the belly, hands into fists. Same movement through the spine. In nose, open. Out mouth. Full breaths. Shifting that energy that we've built and allowed to travel through the length of the spine, and now adding this movement here to really start to shift that energy through the physical body into the extremities, into the arms, into the fingertips. In nose, expand. Out mouth, empty. 3 more. Full breaths. Deep inhale, lift, open. Stay. Exhale. Starting to rotate through the torso, breathing and moving the physical body with the rhythm of the breath. Hands resting on the knees. This doesn't need to look like anything, but how does it feel to start to shift that energy through the spine, stirring it up from the base, our root, Muladhara, and allowing it to travel all the way up from the inside. And taking those circles in the opposite direction. Inhaling center, tall spine. Exhale. Lift the hands up towards the sky, breathe in. Twist to the left, back of the right hand to the outside edge of the left thigh. And the left hand's going to come all the way behind you. You're going to bring an open palm, back of the palm to the outer right hip. Twisting the arms round the body, rotating through the length of the spine, spinal axis, crown reaching up, tailbone grounding down. Adding your breath here. One more, deep in. And out. Hands high, unwind, inhale. To the right, exhale. Outer left hand to right thigh, right arm wrapping around to the outer edge of the left hip. Palm open, heart open, spine is tall. How does it feel to twist through my spinal axis? Breathing here, one more, deep in. And out. Hands high, unwind, breathe in. Left hand to the ground, right hand overhead, exhale. Lateral stretch through the spine, inhale, rise up. Right hand down, exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Lift, inhale. Right, exhale. Close your eyes. Can you move with the rhythm of the breath? One more, center in. Left, out. Lift, in. Right, out. Hands up through center, breathe in. Palms come down through heart center, breathe out. Thumbs connecting to the heart space, anahata. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Press back with the sternum into the palms. Notice that connection there and bring your awareness to your heart. Arms open wide like the wings of a bird. Lift them backwards and slightly upwards in space, really opening and broadening your wingspan, reaching across from fingertip to fingertip, opening through the heart, through the throat, through the collarbone. Inhale is through the nose. Exhale is through the mouth as you really draw those wings forwards. Fingertips almost come to touch. Chin draws down towards the chest, rounding space between the shoulder blades. Exhale is through the mouth. Breath is short and sharp. Fly. Inhale, lift the arms, open the heart. Stay, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, roll the eyes up. Exhale, hands to knees. Breathe. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth for 1. Allow the spine to move. In, nose. Mouth, 2. 1. 3. 1. 4. 1. 5. 1. 6. One. 7. In 1. Hold the breath. Exhale, 1. In, nose, 2. Mouth, 1. Nose, 3. 1. Move your spine. 4. 1. Full and deep. Nose, 5. 1. 6. 1. 7. 1. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Stay. Bahir Kumbhaka. Exhale retention. Soften the physical body. Relax. And inhale. Stay. Exhale, release. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Can you find stillness? What can you notice? Gently bringing yourself to all fours, tabletop. Take your time. Gently moving through some cat-cows. Focusing on the spinal movement here. Anything else that feels good through the length of the spine, you can take that now. Maybe a rotation of a more circular nature through the torso. But really asking here, can I allow the breath to lead the movement? Can I activate the full length of my spine, all the way from the tailbone in the pelvis to the last vertebra in the back of the skull? So I need to move my head, my hips, and then taking whatever you were doing in the opposite direction. And if you were just doing cat-cow, can you explore something else? If there were no rule books or guidelines, there's nothing boxing you in right now, how would this movement look and feel? Two more breaths. Last one, deep in and out. All fours, tabletop. Take the knees a little wider. Inhale, shift the shoulders in front of the fingertips. Hips come down. Exhale, hips draw back, child's pose. Keep the hands planted, forehead coming towards the earth. Focus on sensation in the hips. Inhale, draw the hips forwards. Exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, forwards. And exhale, back. Hips forwards, tuck the toes, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Feet wide, back of the mat, walk the hands to the feet. Softening the knees, holding onto opposite elbow with opposite hand. Releasing the torso and the head over the legs. Observe sensation in the back of the legs and the back of the spine, the back of the head. Deep breath in. And out. Malasana, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale breath. Walk the hands to high plank, exhale breath. One more here, deep inhale, push the ground away. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift the right foot to the sky, inhale breath. Step the right foot forwards, lower the back knee, exhale. Broaden across the collarbone, open the heart, draw the hips forwards, breathe in. Press the hips backwards in space, exhale, breath. Coming onto the fingertips if you need more space here. Inhale, hips forwards, open the heart, broaden the collarbone. Hips backwards, exhale. One more forwards in. Backwards out. Hips come forwards, breathe in. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, left hand grounds. Exhale, breath. Right hand to the sky, twist. And really reach up through the right fingertips here. See if you can take your gaze and notice the length of the spine, twisting from the tailbone all the way to the back of the head. Inhale is here, looking up towards the fingertips. And we're going to exhale, come onto the blade edge of the back foot, turn the right toes out, come onto the blade edge of the front foot, and drop the hips down as you reach the right fingertips towards the back heel bone. Allow your gaze to follow. So inhale, come into your twist. Exhale, blade edges of both feet as the hips lower. Observe sensation in the hips. One more, deep in, reach up. Exhale, twist. Lifting back up, look up, inhale. Hands to the inside edge of the right foot, exhale. Left heel grounds, Skandasana. Breathe in. Hips to the earth, right knee drops inwards, exhale, breath. Lift the hands to the sky, inhale. Fold over the left leg, exhale. Fingertips to the earth, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Fold, exhale. One more in. Fold, exhale. Lift the hands up, lengthen the spine, breathe in. Lift the right knee, press the right foot down. Little challenge here. Can you push into the left heel bone and lift the hips back into Skandasana? Hands to the earth, top of the mat. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Maybe stay. Maybe press the right knee into the right shoulder and lift the right foot off the ground. Maybe chaturanga elbows. And we're flying. One breath. Inhale. Everybody, left toes touch down, right foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, breath. Downward facing dog, breathe in. Feet wide, back of the mat. Exhale, walk the hands towards the feet. Halfway lift is in. Malasana, hands to heart is out. Stay, breathe in. And out. Forward fold. Release the head, release the torso. Take a hold of opposite elbow again with opposite hand. Soften the knees, just observe shifts in the hips, the legs, the spine. One breath into the back ribs here. Release the hands, exhale. Halfway lift is in. High plank is out. Stay, press into the mat, deep inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, breath. Left foot to the sky, breathe in. Left foot forwards, breathe out. Right knee drops. Inhale, breath. Shift the hips forwards, broaden the collarbone. Inhale. Press the hips backwards, exhale. Forwards is in. Backwards is out. One more in. And out. Inhale, shift the hips forwards, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Plant the right hand, exhale, breath. Left hand to the sky, breathe in. Look up to the left fingertips. Blade edges of both feet. Exhale as you drop the hips and reach the left hand backwards. Twist, inhale. Lower, exhale. Twist and lift in. Lower, exhale. Twist, inhale. Hands to the earth. Lower the right heel, Skandasana, exhale, breath. Hips to the ground, left knee drops in. Hands to sky, breathe in. Fold forwards, breathe out. Fingertips on the earth, unravel the spine. Inhale, find length. Fold, exhale. Keep the right leg active. Flex the toes towards the face. One more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Hands to the sky, breathe in. Little challenge. Come onto the sole of the left foot. Active right leg, push down into the right heel bone. Lift the hips, Skandasana, inhale. Hands to the earth, come to the top of the mat, lift the right heel, exhale, breath. Maybe stay. Maybe press left knee into left shoulder. Maybe shift the weight forwards, chaturanga arms, and fly. One breath here, deep in. Right toes touch down, left heel lifts to the sky. Exhale, breath, three-legged dog. One here, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, breath. Roll yourself forwards into high plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing is in. Child's pose is out. Breathing here.
Noticing how you feel, observing the physical body, observing the heart beating, and the breath flowing, and that pranic activity on the inside. How is your energy right now? Feel that aliveness. One more deep breath in. And out. Downward facing dog, big push. Right foot to the sky, inhale breath. Knee to nose, right foot, right thumb, exhale breath. Coming onto the fingertips, hips drop, breathe in, broaden the collarbone. Lift the hips, pyramid, exhale, lengthening through the right leg. Bend the knee, inhale. Lengthen the leg, exhale. One more, bend is in. Lengthen out. Bend into the right knee. Keep the hips low. Reach the fingertips forwards in space. Length from left heel to fingertips. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Lift and fly. Warrior 3. Exhale. Inhale here. Bend the standing leg. Bend the left knee and tap the left knee to the back of the right calf. Exhale breath. So inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, bend and tap. One more, warrior 3. Breathe in. Exhale, bend, tap, reach the hands forwards and sit all the way down. Right foot is on the outside edge of the left thigh. Did you make it? Hands lift to the sky, breathe in. Twist to the right. Left elbow hooking onto the outside edge of the right leg. Right hand resting wherever feels necessary to find length through the spine. Inhale here. Exhale. Unwinding, coming all the way around to the left hand side, gently bowing down, a little counter twist here. And then coming up, lifting both knees, maybe holding on to the backs of the legs with the hands, maybe lengthening the legs, maybe reaching the hands forwards. One breath in. Cross the ankles, roll over the legs, chaturanga, exhale. Upward is in, and downward is out. Deep breath in here. Exhale, take your feet wide back of the mat. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Now, of course, you can drop down here into your malasana, or option to lift the heel bones, plant the hands, and fly into our crow or our crane. We've got 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breath in, 2. Exhale, 2. Crows and cranes, can we float the toes down really slowly? Everyone malasana for a breath. Breathe in. And forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale, breath. High plank. Exhale, breath. Stay, press into the earth, deep in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot to the sky is in. Left foot forwards, next to left thumb is out. Back knee stays lifted. Inhale, collarbone broadens. Pyramid, lengthen the left leg, exhale, breath. Inhale, bend. Hi, sweetie. Exhale, lengthen. One more to bend. And exhale, lengthen. Bend the left knee, breathe in. Reach the hands forwards, arrow lunge. Exhale, breath. Take a deep breath in, length through the body, strengthen the left leg, hands to heart, we fly. Warrior 3, exhale. Stay for a breath, inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, warrior 3. Bend the left knee, tap the right knee to the back of the left calf, exhale. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend, 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 coming all the way down to the earth. Sit bones down, hands if you need them. Left foot on the outside edge of the right thigh. Hands to the sky, breathe in. Twist to the left, breathe out. So there's this tendency to want to really find depth in these twists. And ultimately we want to find length ahead of depth, integrity through the spine first. So really pushing down through the sit bones to allow yourself to lift up through the crown. Rotating on your spinal axes, closing the eyes, observing all the sensations here. One more, deep inhale. Exhale. And unraveling. All the way to the right, fingertips of the earth, a gentle twist and bend over to the right side. Lifting back up, unraveling the legs. Lifting the legs, holding onto the knees, or maybe reaching the hands forwards or up. One breath here, deep in. Exhale, cross the ankles, chaturanga. Upward facing, inhale breath. And downward facing, exhale breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Flutter the lips, exhale. Deep in nose. Big sigh. One more, deep in. Stick out the tongue, Kali. Breathe in. Dropping the knees to the earth. Sitting the hips back to the heel bones and finding Vajrasana. Tall spine, heart open. Really tuning into that value of what it feels to be alive in the physical form. With the building of heat, that internal fire, that sensation of discomfort as we move the body into spaces that it has not been for a while or yet. Expanding our capacity from the inside out, really venturing into these places in our practice and allowing ourselves to find deeper breath and softness and compassion with ourselves for where we're at. The capacity to hold ourselves with all that is in this body, in this moment, in this existence. Bring your awareness back to your heart space. And observing the heart at this moment. Gently bringing yourself back to a comfortable seat. Gently pressing the palms together and drawing that energy into your heart space. Namaskar at the heart. Final moment here in stillness. Returning to your intention, that prayer that you set. Gently bowing the chin to the chest or the forehead to the earth in gratitude for these practices. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.